there, amazing listeners. Welcome to my podcast, a podcast about your life, their life, my life, our life. We are on a mission to make a real impact on child mortality. Welcome to another inspiring episode of Saving Little Life, the podcast dedicated to making a difference in child mortality. Your presence is appreciated here on my channel, Sulaika Speaks Help. I am your host, Sulaika Atika, representing MC2424A, and this engaging podcast is brought to you by IPRMSA UITM Melaka Chapter. Hello, so today on Saving Little Life, we are exploring the strategies for reducing child mortality in Malaysia. But before we delve into our discussion, I am thrilled to introduce our special guest for today. She is passionate advocate for child health and a true hero in our mission. Please welcome my special guest, Balkis Alfian.
Hello everyone! Hello Sulaika! Thank you so much for inviting me. To be honest, I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to contribute and provide the valuable insights on this important topic. And guess what? It's really nice to see you back after a long time. I've missed having you around.
That is so sweet, Balkis. So, how are you? Are you doing great? We are so happy that you are here with us today. By the way, I am sure that everyone would like to know well about you. So, without further ado, let's hear from the remarkable Balkis Alfian herself.
Sure, Sulaika. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. It's truly an honor to be here and share a bit about my journey. Throughout my career, I've had the privilege of working on various initiatives aimed at reducing child mortality in Malaysia. From collaborating with dedicated healthcare professionals to engaging with communities, the focus has always been on creating a healthier and safer environment for our little ones. It's crucial to address not only immediate healthcare needs, but also to create a supportive and nurturing environment for children to grow and develop. I'm excited to be part of today's discussion and to contribute to our shared mission on saving little lives. Every effort counts, and I believe that by coming together, we can make a meaningful impact on the well-being of children in Malaysia. Thank you once again for having me.
Thank you, Balkis, for sharing a glimpse into your incredible journey and the impactful work you have been doing. It's evident that your dedication has been instrumental in shaping initiatives for the betterment of child health in Malaysia. We are truly privileged to have you with us today, contributing your expertise to our mission on saving little life. So guys, get ready for insightful and inspiring conversation as we delve deeper into the strategies for reducing child mortality. Balkis, the floor is yours, and we can't wait to hear more about your experiences and the crucial work that lies ahead.
Thank you, Sulaika, for the warm welcome. I'm thrilled to be here and share insights into the strategies and initiatives that can truly make a difference in reducing child mortality. Today, we're going to dive into some critical aspects of child health, and I'm looking forward to our discussion. So, listeners, stay tuned as we embark on the first segment of our conversation, where we will explore the factors contributing to child mortality in Malaysia. It's a topic close to my heart, and I'm excited to shed light on how we can collectively contribute to saving little lives.
Before that, we are not simply having a conversation about the issue of child mortality. Rather, we are delving deeply into potential tactic and answer. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get down to the meat of our conversation. But before we get into our discussion on Malaysia, let's take a moment to appreciate the seriousness of the problem of child mortality that is occurring around the world. Back, amazing listeners, it's time for our first segment where we embark on a journey to explore the factors contributing to child mortality in Malaysia. Let's make sure we have a strong understanding of child mortality in the context of Malaysia before we move on to discussing potential strategies. So Balkis, as our esteemed guest and child health advocate, could you please provide us with insight into child mortality in Malaysia? Give us a brief summary to set the stage for our exploration of this crucial topic. Listeners, get ready for a deep dive into the factors that shape the health of our little one in Malaysia. Balkis, the floor is yours.
In this segment, we will be delving into the factors that contribute to child mortality in Malaysia. It's essential to have a clear understanding of the challenges we face to develop effective strategies. So, listeners, when we talk about the child mortality, we're not just looking at the numbers, but we're unraveling the stories behind each statistic. From healthcare access to socio-economic factors, every aspect plays a role in shaping the health of our children. In addition, child mortality in Malaysia pertains to the tragic occurrence of our young lives being lost before reaching the age of 5. In this episode, we will explore the topic of child mortality in Malaysia. Stay tuned as we explore the multifaceted landscape of child mortality in Malaysia, and I will provide insights into the critical factors that demand our attention. Child mortality has shown some improvement, but we still have a long way to go, especially in certain regions. So, Sue, I'm ready to kick off this exploration.
However, before we explore the topic of Malaysian strategies to reduce child mortality, let's take a step back and consider a broader perspective. Balkis, could you provide some insight on child mortality rates in Malaysia in comparison to other countries?
It's important to acknowledge that while Malaysia has made progress, there are other countries grappling with even more significant obstacles. Take Sub-Saharan Africa as an example, where child mortality rates continue to be a cause for concern. This is a result of various factors that contribute to the problem, such as inadequate healthcare access, malnutrition, and the prevalence of infectious diseases.
It's really heartbreaking to hear about the children there. When I think about the children that live there, I can't help but feel a profound feeling of loss. By the way, thank you Balkis for setting the stage for this insightful exploration. Listeners, get ready for a deep dive into the factors that significantly influence child mortality in Malaysia. Balkis, could you elaborate on some of the key factors that contribute to child mortality in our country? Your expertise will undoubtedly enrich our understanding, and together we will uncover ways to address these challenges.
When we discuss child mortality in Malaysia, it's crucial to consider various factors. Access to healthcare, nutritional status, and socio-economic conditions all play pivotal roles. One of the critical factors is the accessibility of healthcare services, especially in remote areas. Ensuring that every child, regardless of their location, has access to essential healthcare can make a significant impact. Nutritional factors also come into play. Malnutrition, both in terms of stunting and wasting, can pose serious threats to a child's health and survival. Additionally, socio-economic factors influence the overall well-being of families and consequently children. Poverty, lack of education, and limited resources can contribute to explosities surrounding child mortality. We will explore these factors in more detail, shedding light on the difficulties of child mortality in Malaysia. Stay tuned for a comprehensive discussion on how we can address these challenges and work towards a healthier future for our children. Host, back to you as we continue our exploration.
Thank you, Balkis. Your insights into government programs addressing child mortality in Malaysia are very invaluable. Could you take a moment to elaborate on some of these initiatives? Our listeners, like myself, might not be familiar with the specific details of programs such as the first 1000 days and the rural healthcare outreach.
Certainly, Sulaika. The first 1000 days program is a comprehensive strategy focusing on the critical period from conception to a children's birthday. During this time frame, interventions related to maternal health, nutrition, and early childhood development are prioritized to lay a strong foundation for a child's well-being. Now, the Rural Healthcare Outreach Initiative addresses the challenge of healthcare accessibility in rural areas. This includes not only the medical care but also crucial aspects like nutritional support and vaccinations to prevent infectious diseases.
Wow, fascinating! I have no idea what any of these programs are about. Many thanks for shedding light not only for me, but also for all of our listeners who are out there in the world. These programs truly underscore the commitment of the Malaysian government to the health of its citizens. Balkis, thank you so much for shedding light on this initiative. It's evident that they play a pivotal role in shaping a healthy future for our nation. So guys, stay tuned as we continue to unravel more about these impactful programs and explore how they contribute to the overarching goal of reducing child mortality in Malaysia. Balkis, back to you for any additional insight you'd like to share on these programs?
I think that is all for this segment. Let's moving on to the next segment.
Alright. Now, we go on to the following segment. Let's face the fact regarding the factors that contribute to the high rate of child mortality in Malaysia. Have you all been informed on the key causes of child mortality in Malaysia, which impact our children's life, as well as how these causes have an effect on our children's life?
Certainly, Sulaika. In Malaysia, there are various factors that significantly contribute to the alarming rate of child mortality, which has a profound impact on the lives of our precious children. One significant consideration revolves around the limited availability of healthcare services, especially in specific areas. The current restriction poses a significant obstacle to providing prompt medical interventions, which can have detrimental effects on the well-being of children. Nutritional deficiencies also have a major impact. Malnutrition, whether it's stunting or wasting, presents significant risk to a child's growth and overall health. In addition, it's important to note that infectious diseases can have a significant impact on the lives of young individuals.
Thank you for providing a comprehensive overview, Balkis. Indeed, understanding these factors is the first step towards addressing and mitigating the challenges associated with child mortality in Malaysia. Your insight into limited healthcare access, nutritional deficiencies, and the threat of infectious diseases set the stage for a crucial discussion. Listeners, as we continue with this segment, we will explore each of these factors in greater detail. Stay with us as we unravel the complexities surrounding child mortality in Malaysia. Now that we have gained insight into challenges of limited healthcare access and nutritional deficiencies, therefore, without wasting any more time, we will discuss about the methods to decrease the percentage of death among children. So Balkis, let's turn our attention to a crucial aspect: strategies and methods to decrease the percentage of death among children. In your experience and advocacy work, what are some effective methods that have shown promise in reducing child mortality in Malaysia?
Excellent questions, Laika. Addressing child mortality requires a multifaceted approach, and there are indeed several strategies that have shown positive outcomes. One key method is the proactive promotion of maternal and child healthcare services. Ensuring that mothers have access to proper prenatal and postnatal care significantly contributes to the well-being of both the mother and the child. Another impactful method involves community-based interventions where local communities actively participate in promoting child health. This could include awareness campaigns, education on nutrition, and ensuring that healthcare services are accessible at the community level.
What a great explanation, Balkis! Dear listeners, join us as we uncover the strategies that hold the potential to make a significant impact on the well-being of our little ones. Before the break, we were engrossed in a fascinating discussion with Balkis about the strategies to decrease the percentage of death among children in Malaysia. Now, as we approach the end of our segment, Balkis, could you share some success stories or specific instances where this method have made a significant impact on our child health?
Sure, Sulaika. One notable success story involves a community-driven initiative in a rural area. Through a combination of health education programs and increased accessibility to healthcare services, the community saw a notable decline in child mortality rates. The engagement of local leaders and the formation of community health committees played a crucial role in sustaining these positive challenges.
That is truly inspiring, Balkis. It highlights the power of communities coming together for the well-being of their children. Now, as we conclude this segment, let's briefly touch upon the role of technology in improving child healthcare. Are there any innovative solutions or technological advancements that have contributed to the better child health outcomes in Malaysia?
Absolutely, Sulaika. The integration of technology has played a significant role, especially in remote areas. Mobile health application and telemedicine services have been instrumental in providing timely health information and consultations. This not only improves access to healthcare in underserved regions but also empower parents with valuable resources at their fingertips.
That is so fantastic. The marriage of healthcare and technology, especially in remote areas, is a promising step forward. Balkis, thank you so much for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. It's been an informative conversation.
Thank you, Sulaika. It's not a big deal. It's been my pleasure to discuss these crucial matters, and I hope our conversation sparks further awareness and action in the quest to reduce child mortality.
That is absolutely right. Dear listeners, thank you for joining us in this insightful discussion. Remember, each of us has a role to play in ensuring the well-being of our children. Stay tuned for more engaging conversation. Take care and prioritize the health of your little ones. Thank you so much for being a part of this important conversation. Remember, the power to make a difference is in our hands. As we conclude this episode, let's reflect on the impact we can collectively make. Stay tuned for our next episode where we dive into more critical issues. Until then, this is Laika Atikar urging you to be the change maker our little ones need. Again, take care and goodbye.